Shalom, and welcome back to day 51 of reading the Bible in 52 weeks. Woo! Lord, thank you for today. Please guide me to reveal your truth. Amen. Let's go. Today we'll be reading Deuteronomy 13 through 15. If a prophet or someone who has dreams arises among you and proclaims a sign or wonder to you, and that sign or wonder he has promised you comes about, but he says, let's follow other gods, which you have not known, and let's worship them, do not listen to that prophet's words or to the dreamer. For the Lord your God is testing you to know whether you love the Lord your God with all your heart and all your soul. You must follow the Lord your God and fear him. You must keep his commands and listen to him. You must worship him and remain faithful to him. That prophet or dreamer must be put to death, because he has urged rebellion against the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt and redeemed you from the place of slavery, to turn you from the way the Lord your God has commanded you to walk. You must purge the evil from you. If your brother, the son of your mother, or your son or daughter, or the wife or embrace, or your closest friend secretly entices you, saying, let's go and worship other gods, which neither you nor your ancestors have known, any of the gods of the peoples around you, near you or far from you, from one end of the earth to the other, do not yield to him or listen to him. Show him no pity, and do not spare him or shield him. Instead, you must kill him. Your hand is to be the first against him, to put him to death, and then the hands of all people. Stone him to death for trying to turn you away from the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the place of slavery. All Israel will hear and be afraid, and they will no longer do anything evil like this among you. If you hear it said about one of your cities the Lord your God has given you to live in, that wicked men have sprung among you, led the inhabitants of their city astray, and said, let's go and worship other gods which you have not known, you are to inquire, investigate, and interrogate thoroughly. If the report turns out to be true that this detestable act has been done among you, you must strike down the inhabitants of that city with the sword, completely destroy everyone in it, as well as the livestock with the sword. You are to gather all its spoil in the middle of the city square and completely burn the city and all its spoil for the Lord your God. The city is to remain a mound of ruins forever. It is not to be rebuilt. Nothing set apart for destruction is to remain in the hand. To the Lord you will turn from burning anger and grant you mercy, show your compassion, and multiply you as he swore to your ancestors. This will occur if you obey the Lord your God, keeping all the commands I am giving you today, doing what is right in the sight of the Lord your God. You are sons of the Lord of God. Do not cut yourselves or make a bald spot on your head on behalf of the dead, for you are a holy people belonging to the Lord your God. The Lord has chosen you to be his own possession out of all the peoples on the face of the earth. You must not eat any detestable thing. These are animals you may eat: oxen, sheep, goats, deer, gazelles, roe deer, wild goats, ibexes, antelopes, and mountain sheep. You may eat animal that hooves divided in two and chews the cud. But among the ones that chew the cud and have divided hooves, you are not to eat these: camels, hares, and hyraxes. Though they chew the cud, they do not have hooves. They are unclean for you. And pigs, though they have hooves, they do not chew the cud. They are unclean for you. Do not eat their meat or touch their caresses. You may eat everything from water that has fins and scales, but you may not eat anything that does not have fins and scales. It is unclean for you. You may eat every clean bird, but these are the ones you may not eat: eagles, bearded vultures, black vultures, the kites, any kind of falcon, every kind of raven, orchards, short-eared owls, gulls, or any kind of hawk, little owls, long-eared owls, barn owls, eagle owls, ospreys, cormorants, storks, or any kind of heron, hawks, and bats. All winged insects are unclean for you. They may not be eaten. But you may eat every clean flying creature. You are not to eat any caress. You may give it to the resident alien within your city gates, and he may eat it, or you may sell it to a foreigner, for you are holy people belonging to the Lord your God. Do not boil a young goat in its mother's milk. Each year you are to set aside a tenth of all your produce grown in your field. You are to eat a tenth of your grain, new wine, and fresh oil, and the firstborn of your herd and flock, in the presence of the Lord your God, at the place where he chooses to have his name dwell, so that you will always learn to fear the Lord your God. But if the distance is too great for you to carry it, since the place where the Lord your God chooses to put his name is too far away from you, and since the Lord your God has blessed you, then exchange it for silver. Take the silver in your hand and go to the place the Lord your God chooses. You may spend the silver on anything you want: cattle, sheep, goats, wine, beer, or anything you desire. You are to feast there in the presence of the Lord your God and rejoice with your family. Do not neglect the Levite within the city gates, since he has no portion or inheritance among you. At the end of every 3 years, bring a tenth of your produce so that year and store it within your city gates. Then the Levite who has no portion or inheritance among you, the resident alien, the fatherless, and the widow within the city gates may come and eat and be satisfied, and the Lord your God will bless you with all the work your hands that will do. At the end of every 7 years, you must cancel debts. This is how to cancel debts. Every creditor is to cancel what he has lent his neighbor. He is not to collect anything from his neighbor or brother, because the Lord's release of debts have been proclaimed. You may collect something from a foreigner, but you must forgive whatever your brother owes you. There will be no poor among you, however, because the Lord is certain to bless you in the land the Lord your God has given you to possess as an inheritance, if only you obey the Lord your God and are careful to follow every one of the commands I am giving you today. When the Lord your God blesses you and he has promised you, you will lend to many nations, but not borrow. You will rule many nations, but they will not rule you. If there is a poor person among you, one of your brothers within any of your city gates in the land your Lord your God has given you, do not be hard-hearted and light-fisted towards your poor brother. Instead, you are to open your hand to him and freely loan him enough for whatever needs he has. Be careful that there isn't this wicked thought in your heart: the 7th year, the year of canceling debt, is near, and you are stingy towards your poor brother and give him nothing. He will cry out to the Lord against you, and you will be guilty. Give to him and don't have a stingy heart when you give, and because of the Lord your God will bless you in all the work and everything you do. For there will never cease to be poor people in the land. That is why I am commanding you: open your hand willingly to your poor and needy brother in your hand. If your fellow Hebrew, a man or a woman, is sold to you and serves you 6 years, you must set him free in the 7th year. When you set him free, do not send him away empty-handed. Give generously to him from your flock, your threshing floor, and your winepress. You are to give him whatever the Lord your God has blessed you with. Remember that you were a slave in the land of Egypt, and the Lord your God redeemed you. This is why I'm giving you this command today. But if your slave says to you, I don't want to leave you, because he loves you and your family and is well off with you, take an awl and pierce through his ear into the door, and he will become your slave for life. Also treat your female slave the same way. Do not regard it as a hardship when you set him free, because he worked for you 6 years, worth twice the wages of a hired worker, and the Lord your God will bless you in everything you do. Consecrate the Lord your God every firstborn male produced by your herd and flock. You are not to put up the firstborn of your oxen to work, or shear the firstborn of your flock. Each year you and your family are to eat it before the Lord your God in the place the Lord chooses. But if it is defect to the animal, if it is lame or blind or has any serious defect, you may not sacrifice it to the Lord your God. Eat it within your city gates. Both the unclean person and the clean may eat it, as though it were a gazelle or deer. But you must not eat its blood poured on the ground like water.